Hi guys, so good morning and welcome back to my magical world. I am Frostbite and alam nyo na yun guys. I do daily vlogs and I read for you. If you are new to my channel, yun nga. So, a little update about what's going on. So, it's been like, I think, 3 days ago because I'm traveling, here and there. So, um, I think napagalitan ako. Napagalitan ako by couple of friends and couple of people. Yan. So, hindi naman like galit-galit but napagsabihan ako for something. Okay. So, anyways, it's 11:40 in the morning. Ulitin ko lang. And today is June 5th, 2023. So, we're already in the year. So, I don't know. I'm not really sure if what you did for the last 6 months. 6 months ba? 5 months ganon. So, I don't know if you have been so productive or you just wasted your time like I did. Just kidding. It's not wasted, okay? So, whatever happens for the last 6 months, so you did your thing. Diba? So I think you really need to prioritize your priorities, right? Currently. So ayun nga. Also, I did went to my dentist. Ano pa ba? We have like an annoying conversation like as usual because my dentist is so annoying. Just so you know. And today is my sister's birthday. So happy birthday to you. I am not there. I'm really sorry. So I'm not there because I'm, guys, you know what's going on. So I'm just saying, like I have things to do here pa. Okay, but soon it will get better. So don't worry guys. Okay, I'm just here in the Philippines. Nandito pa ako. Okay, so let's continue. Let us continue and listen, guys. I know it's been like a boring sometimes, diba? You feel bored when you're reading. I mean, most of the time you guys are bored when you're that's why I'm here for you. I exist for you to listen to me. Okay, let's ano na, ha? Seryoso na. Okay? Nilagyan ko na siya ng mark because I have to track things. Even though like it's the most or it's the little less progress that you made every day. So wala doon problem as long as so you keep moving. So galaw-galaw mga humans. So we are now on the 4th chapter. I have to say that kasi I am not in a stable environment for the past few days. So we are now in the 4th chapter and the title of this one is The Conditions of Flow. So let's start. Ang cute ng clip, no? I mean, ang cute ng filter. If you don't like it, that's not my problem. It's yours. So in modern times, art, play, and life in general have lost their supernatural moorings. What is that? So the cosmic order that in the past helped interpret and give meaning to human history has broken down into disconnected fragments. Many ideologies are now competing to provide the best explanation for the way we behave. The law of supply and demand and the invisible hand regulating the free market seek to account for our rational economic choices. So the law of class conflict that underlies historical materialism tries to explain our irrational political actions. The genetic competition on which sociobiology is based would explain why we help some people and exterminate others. So behaviorism's law of effect offers to explain how we learn to repeat pleasurable acts even when we are not aware of them. These are some of the modern religions rooted in the social sciences, none of them with the partial exception of historical materialism. Itself a dwindling creed commands great popular support, and none has inspired the aesthetic visions of enjoyable. that previous models of cosmic order had spawned. Okay, so for the religious thing, I'm not really a fan of religions because I think that they were created just to divide a lot of beliefs. What is normal, what is just is. So not really a fan of that. Now, and we weren't raised with such kind of like environment, being religious. But somehow I feel like you have like the choice nowadays to on how you're going to raise your children or child. So it's up to you guys. But make sure that you pick the best. And what is the best? The best are the truth. The religions that makes that, what do you call it? That shines the truth. Do you get my point, guys? If you don't, it's okay. Huh? Be smart, huh? So, as contemporary flow activities are secularized, they are unlikely to link actor with powerful meaning systems such as those the Olympic Games or the Mayan ball games provided. Generally, their content is purely hedonic. We expect them to improve how we feel physically or mentally, but we do not expect them to connect us with the gods. So, nevertheless, the steps we take to improve the quality of the experience are very important for the culture as a whole. It has long been recognized that the productive activities of a society are a useful way of describing its character. Thus, we speak of hunting, gathering, pastoral, agricultural, and technological societies. But because flow activities are freely chosen and more intimately related to the sources of what is ultimately meaningful, they are perhaps more precise indicators of who we are. Okay? So we have a subtitle here. Uh, ito na. So, flow and culture. So, a major element of the American experiment in democracy has been to make the pursuit of happiness a conscious political goal, indeed a responsibility of the government. Although the Declaration of Independence may have been first official political document to spell out this goal explicitly. So, wait lang ah. May comma talaga yan. So, wait lang. Chika ko lang ah. Napagalitan ako ng friend ko kasi I'm not supposed to upload daw every day. But this is a daily vlog. You're not understanding. So, I think I'm just gonna do whatever. I don't really care because YouTube has been a little bit strict on their uploading. You have to reach this, you have to categorize this and that, and it's not that easy. So, just focus on what I wanted to do, and I really don't care of what happens next because it's up to the universe. Okay, but of course, I do hope that this year it gains momentum already because we are like, both of us are like having like problems on how to generate something. Okay, so let's go back to our topic. This is the problem with me. I have so many advertisements. So, it is probably true that no social system has ever survived long unless its people had some hope that their government would help them achieve happiness. So, comment ko lang dito, don't, what do you call this? Huwag niyong iasa sa government everything. Kasi, again, this world is like runs by evil, dark forces. Diba? So, you cannot really do anything about it. You have to really change. The changes starts in you, in your what do you call this, perspective on how you see and view life. Ganon talaga, guys. So the outside, the external world has nothing to do with you. You must really change your internal world. Okay, so ganon talaga yon. So mahirap talaga intindihin ang sinabi ko, especially if you don't have those multiple awakenings. You know that, man, diba? So, of course, there have been many repressive cultures whose populace was willing to tolerate even extremely rich rulers. So, If the slaves who built the pyramids rarely revolted, it was because, compared to the alternatives they perceived, working as slaves for the despotic pharaohs offered a marginally more helpful future. Okay, so over the past few generations, social scientists have grown extremely unwilling to make value judgments about cultures. Any comparison that is not strictly factual runs the risk of being interpreted as invidious. So, search nyo, guys, pag may hindi kayo maintindihan na words, okay? Siyempre, do your job naman. Children of the future. So, it is bad to form to say that one culture, practice, or belief or institution is in any sense better than another's. This is cultural relativism, a stance of anthropologists adopted in the early part of the century as a reaction against the overly smug and ethnocentric consumption of the colonial Victorian era. So, when the Western industrial nations consider themselves to be the pinnacle of evolution, better in every respect than technologically less developed cultures. Medyo masakit yung mouth ko kasi kahigpit lang niya, guys. So, this naive confidence of our supremacy is long past. So, ang dami kong segue, guys. Kapag, guys, hindi ako nakakapag-upload, like, on that certain day, I'm really tired. Like, I can't do. My body, my mind, and my soul cannot do the uploads, okay? And the filming. But you know that I'm trying my best every day. Diba? For you guys. This is not for me, joke lang. This is for all of us, you know, exchange mutual energy. So, wait lang. I am lost. Wait lang. Ulitin ko na lang yung part na to So, it is bad to form to say that one culture's practice or belief or institution is in any sense better than another's. So, this is a cultural relativism, a stance anthropologists adopted in the early part of the century as a reaction against the overly snug and ethnocentric assumptions of the colonial Victorian era when the Western industrial nations consider themselves to the pinnacle of evolution. Better in every aspect than technologically less developed cultures, this naive confidence of our supremacy is long past. We might still object if a young Arab drives a truck of explosives into an embassy, blowing himself up in the process, but we can no longer feel morally superior and condemning his belief that paradise has special sections reserved for self-immolating warriors. So we have come to accept that our morality simply no longer has currency outside our own culture. So according to this new dogma, it is inadmissible to apply one set of values to evaluate another. So, and since every evaluation across cultures must necessarily involve at least one set of values foreign to one of the cultures being evaluated, the very possibility of compassion is ruled out. If we assume, however, that the desire to achieve optimal experience is the foremost goal of every human being, the difficulties of interpretation raised by cultural relativism becomes less severe. So each social system can then be evaluated in terms of how much psychic entropy it causes. Haba, guys. But ganun talaga. 2 pages lang to, ayaw ka pa. Tapusin mo to, So, measuring that disorder not with reference to the ideal order of one or another belief system, but with reference to the goals of the members of that society. A starting point would be to say that one society is better than another if a greater number of its people have access to experience that are in line with their goals. A second essential criterion would specify that these experiences should lead to the growth of the self on an individual level by allowing as many people as possible to develop increasingly complex skills. Ang cute ng clip talaga. It seems clear that cultures differ from one another in terms of the degree of the pursuit of happiness they make possible, the quality of the life in some societies, in some historical is distinctly better than in others. Toward the end of the 18th century, the average Englishman was probably much worse off than he had been earlier or would be again 100 years later. So the evidence suggests that the Industrial Revolution not only shortened the lifespans of members of several generations, but made them more nasty and brutish. It's not British, brutish. Brutish as well. So let's cut it there. It's done. Okay, so we're done for today, guys. So what are you going to do? What do you do on Mondays, guys? Do you act aggressive? So Mondays are a little bit like I don't know. 'Di ba? People are kind of like meh 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 on Mondays, 'di ba? But drink your uh, what do you call it? Your favorite beverages on Monday mornings para hindi kayo masyadong agitated, because Monday is a work day, a hectic work day, and the things that you wasn't able to wait lang yung aso. And the things that you wasn't able to finish last Friday is the continuation of your Monday. So it's not really been a really good day, but because of me, because of you guys, you make your day good. Okay, I will see you again, guys. Thank you guys for listening, and thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation. It's a sunny day. The sky is so clear, like crystal clear, and my skin is so clear. With this cute filter. So, yan. And happy birthday again to my favorite sister. I don't know if you're gonna watch this, but here it is. So, and hi to my mother. Hi, mom. So, yeah. I'll see you again tomorrow, guys. And bye.